walking around TES. We didn't pick the very best day for Loop in the Soup.
Nothing can keep us from doing Loop in the Soup.
We're doing it no matter what.
Yep.
Unless it starts raining.
Yeah.
That's the only. If it starts to rain,
Yeah.
it just ain't worth it.
Definitely a blustery day, but yeah, we got a lot to share.
And start off with, well, first of all, I'm Joe Zavala, Communications Specialist. I always forget to do the intro at the beginning. You are Brent,
Yes.
the superintendent.
Proud superintendent of Phoenix Town Schools.
So we got some reports recently. Well, they were released recently. The grad rate reports for every high school, every school district. All that data comes out from the ODE, and last week it hit. We had great numbers again, third year in a row, I think, over 93% or better at Phoenix High School. And as a district, we had, I want to say it was a 90.1% four-year grad rate, on-time grad rate, which was the highest in Southern Oregon. How did you feel about it? These come out.
This time of year, it's first of all, it's not a surprise to our staff and our team. We really monitor this progress and kind of have an idea of where our grad rate's going to be every year. But it comes out in January every year, and obviously it's the last several years it's been a great celebration. I think this year, like many others, it's a community celebration. It's definitely a whole district celebration. From what our kids have had to overcome and the resiliency that they've shown. So super proud of the kids and families and of course our staff who work tirelessly to help our kids get across the stage. I mean, our staff retired in June and they work really hard to make sure that the kids earn the credit and they meet the requirements of Oregon to graduate from high school. So we're really excited. I think to highlight a few different things, we are, it's a third year in a row that we've had 100% graduation rate for migrant ed students.
Wow.
And all of our subgroups are very high, either in the high 80 percentile or the 90%. So we're excited about that. That's just a testament to the communication and the work of all of our specialists and teachers to help our students.
A lot goes into that. I mean, we have specialists at the high school who a big part of their job is just monitoring where the kids are at, how many credits they have, what they need, and going in and making sure, hey, let's get back on track here. And this is just a constant, every day.
Yeah, we started having graduation specialists a long time ago with the passage of Measure 98, and we actually stole the idea from a local district, and it's really proven to one more person to have eyes on the progress is always a good thing. So, and it's made a big difference.
Okay, so another thing that's happening right now, school bus passing by. We also decided to do this right during pickup day at TES.
Gotta love it.
It's Wednesday, early release day. Okay, so we have upcoming our first ever Family Math Night at PHS. It's going to be Tuesday, February 27th at the high school. We have, I think, some representatives from iReady are going to be here, and they're going to help show families how to access some of this iReady curriculum that they all have access to, and some people may not realize it, but this is very important stuff. How about this first time we're going to be hosting this? Maybe we'll be doing it down the road again, but how important is this?
I think it's a super exciting. I think, just like we have celebrations with grad rates, I think we have some area of growth, and we also have some celebrations from our mid-year data assessment from our math this year as well. But it's a focus for us. Math is definitely an important skill, and we know we want to communicate with our families and kind of share where their kids are, and it's going to be a fun night. It's our partners at iReady and the support we've had from them have been tremendous, and the first ever math night, I think people are going to enjoy it. If you are an elementary parent and you have heard about Plory, who came to visit us.
That's right.
That's a character within the iReady curriculum,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking that Plory might show up for Family Math
We've
Night
heard
as
rumors.
well. So,
We can't confirm,
rumor has
but
it,
there's a rumor.
Yeah, so we're not sure. Obviously, Plory's really busy, but we're hoping to see if there's a guest appearance.
Yeah.
I do think that it's a good timing because we're just coming off our mid-year assessments. So helping our parents understand how to access some curriculum and understanding kind of what we're doing in math, really part of our family engagement plan, and really with a math focus this year.
Yeah. Only about 4 weeks away, so
Yep.
Mark your calendars. Another thing I wanted to talk about was, we have many partners who are so important, and they play roles in our schools. Obviously Talent Maker City is a big one. We partner with Boys and Girls Club. We just started Girls on the Run at PES. I think we're taking it to another school, OAS this year. So, but one big one is Rogue Valey Farm to School, and we featured them recently, a couple days ago. How about the work that they do? They started working with us in 2020 during a pretty wild year to start a partnership, but they've been with us ever since, and I did some research into that to try and get that story put together, and what a great partnership and a great organization.
It's been fantastic, and we just walked by our longest standing garden, actually the Talent Community Garden, where they work with our students at Talent Elementary, and it's such a great organization, such a, they're really focused on supporting teachers within their own curriculum, and also kind of doing some lessons within to show where our food comes from. There's some amazing field trips that we participate on with Rogue Valey Farm to School. And now all 3 elementaries have garden spaces, some really cool garden spaces. So it's great. They've been a good partner for us, and the kids just love it, and the staff loves it.
They have those food tables too.
Tasting table,
the tasting tables once a month. They have their harvest of the month, and it was carrots this month, so
you'll be surprised when we do tasting tables, and I know some parents may be shocked. These kids gobble up the fruits and vegetables, and
they do.
It's just really cool. And another partner of ours, Sodexo, sometimes does an A to Z salad bar, and that's always fun for kids as well. But really understanding where our food comes from, how they can grow their own food, so they give some tools and techniques to do that at home as well.
Right. And last thing, we wanted to touch on the fact that this is the last day of January, which also is a school board recognition.
Yeah.
We have a great school board, 7 members. Same board's been together now it's been like a 1 term plus a half of another term.
Yeah.
So it's been several years. They just, I don't know if it ever been to an event, a district hosted event, or even a sporting event where I didn't see at least one school board member. They're out there. They go to our stuff. They see our families. They're really integral part of PTS.
Absolutely. It's a super engaged school board, and they go to those things because they want to see our kids perform, but they also want to, hear from the community on how things are going. And so it's great to show up to an event and see school board members, and really gives them an understanding on how the decisions they make and how it impacts our kids really in a practical sense. And they love seeing that, most recently we've supported a kind of overhaul of our band instruments, and that budget decision and that decision showing up to those band concerts and things of that nature, the instruments really pop. I know we talked about that before, but it's just fun to see some of those decisions that are made at a school board meeting actually in action.
Yeah, and it's all volunteer. A lot of people don't realize that. They don't get paid for doing that, and they go to, it's not just the meetings.
Oh no.
They do other things as well. They go to other meetings, and they advocate for the district in so many ways that are so important.
We have two
especially now.
representatives that were in DC this last week advocating on a national level. We have many that are on statewide advocacy teams through the association. And so we're very fortunate to have a board that wants to step up and do those things because they know how important it is for kids in our local community. So super excited, super proud of our board, and really thankful for them serving. And it's not just showing up to events and advocating, but it's policy. It's a ton of reading. I mean, they get their board books every couple weeks and really have to kind of educate themselves on what's coming down the pike. And it's they take that job seriously. When we send that out, we get questions. We can answer them there. We can they can certainly ask questions in the open as well.
Yeah, you ever want to know something about PTS, just ask a board member.
Yeah.
They know everything that's going on around here. Very well informed and very engaged. All right, hey, we got through it.
right.
It did not rain. I just felt the sprinkle.
It's coming. But
we weren't sure.
Yeah,
but we got through it.
Yeah, it was. It's been a little while, so it was nice to get this one in January, and we'll get back to you here in a month or so.
All right. Thanks for watching.